This is the Good Ride review of the Volcom Guide Gore-Tex jacket 2019. It is an amazing jacket. The first thing that just appealed to me is the color scheme for this year. The red and the blues just really pop and change under the light. But you get this jacket not for the colors, you get it for its 3-layer Gore-Tex. You get it for its just like bomb-proof waterproofing. Amazing breathability, its thin, light, packable shell, its ability to work with a backpack. That's why it doesn't have pockets right here. And despite the fact that it has basically no media pocket and a crappy one at best, it's still an amazing, recommendable jacket for anybody who sees a lot of weather, wears a backpack a lot, and likes backcountry adventures. But it's also not just for that. It works great for a resort rider who might want to, hike in the shoulder seasons, or get up and get, like, if you have a hike-friendly policy at your local resort, maybe you go up in the morning before the resort opens and get one run in, and then go get in the lift line. This is a great jacket for that. And let's get into the review here. First off, a couple things that bother me but might not bother you is these gaiters. Just the wrist gaiters, I'm just not into them. Second off is the meshed pit zips. Usually a 3-layer Gore-Tex, you're not getting mesh there. They just open up. You can cut those out if you're careful, and I might do that. And it's very easy. It's even easier to cut off the gaiters. You basically just go to this part right here and you cut that off, and everything else still works. I'm not into the gaiters, but as far as gaiters go, they're great. They're tight and they fit well. Here is a Burton Gore-Tex guide glove. I thought it was fitting. And it's so easy on and off. The gaiter doesn't crinkle up underneath, and it does help. And speaking of the cuff, it's very easy on and easy over. This isn't the kind of glove that you use to show the example of how it would go over a cuff like this. Those are usually, this guide glove is very short right here. It just goes a little bit above the wrist. The big gloves and mittens that go up over will do well if you tighten this, and it tightens pretty well, and it's pretty easy to get those kind of gloves over and tighten them up. Now let's get this helmet off. So let me do the hood test here, kind of show you how this works here. I love a contoured hood. Yes, articulating hoods are more flattering, but this just ability to block out the weather as you're going up a chair, or you have a long hike, you can just put your head down and kind of completely seal yourself up. I love that. And also, you can check your 6 super easy. This is a medium helmet. This is a Smith Maze. It's not the biggest helmet, and it's not the smallest helmet either. So it works really well with with turning and checking your 6 and being aware on the mountain if you're riding in an area with people. If you're out in the backcountry, I guess you really don't have to look, huh? But it's good to be able to turn, maybe see something coming your way that you don't want coming your way. But I just love the hood. It works very well with a medium helmet as well as a large, I believe. And I love that. I'm going to get these off now. They're starting to bother me. Now, to the pockets. You get 2 really, while you don't have pockets here, and some people might use these pockets more than you could. Maybe you can Napoleon it out and do this while you're waiting for people. But where you don't have a small kind of like hand warming pocket, you have a massive pocket that goes up over the collarbone here to the back side of my collarbone, almost to my scapula. and then all the way down and over, and it kind of pops out here. Now on this one, it goes all the way over to the pit zips, which is great, and up almost to the collarbone, just about to my collarbone and down. So this is even bigger than this one, but this one flares out. So you can put a lot of stuff in these two pockets. For me, it'll probably just be my S9, maybe some other stuff here and there, but there's lots of room for just about anything you want to put in there. You've got this crappy media pocket that zips down. I'd love for it to zip up, because then at least you could maybe put something small like an MP3 player in there and run the cord up. For me, I use Bluetooth audio, so I have audio ear pads, and that's fine. So I don't need this pocket. I'll just put my phone in here and I'll be fine. And now, you can't fit a phone in here. I mean, look at this in relation to my S9 Plus. It's bigger. You couldn't even get it in there if you tried. And then on this pocket, you have a similar pocket about the same size as this pocket in here. So you have a pocket within a pocket for stashing a little something there if you want. But a positive out of all this, it's one of the only zip goggle pockets I've seen. Usually it's just a snap. So you could essentially put your phone in there and zip down and run the cord up and out if you wanted to. But it's a nice, decent sized goggle pocket. Not huge, not bad. You can see there's a fixed powder skirt that kind of just snaps in, and that's where it'll stay. Probably not going to be wearing these pants. I'm probably going to ride this with my Burton AK3L bib pant. So don't really have to worry about a powder skirt. But for many of you who aren't wearing bibs, if you get Volcom pants, you have this Zip Tech interface, and it basically seals off your back, saves your crack from all kinds of weather attacks. And that's great. You know, you bend over to put on your snowboard, the wind can blow up your, you kind of pull the jacket up, the pants down, and you just leave a little area there. That'll block that, but mainly for powder days. It really integrates well with your powder skirt and makes sure that you don't, get a lot of snow up there. And, they used to have, from what I remember, they used to have interfaces that made it compatible with other pants, but now they don't. It's just that. And you've got a little pass ring here to hook on for those that, are riding resorts like myself. So that's pretty cool. When I go to visit another place, I can use that. And all in all, this is just an amazing jacket. This color just really appeals to me. Like, the brighter the sunlight hits this, the better it looks, the more it changes. It's a very subtle, it looks dark red at first, and then the more light you get on it, the brighter and vibrant it gets, kind of almost sparkly, and it's really cool. So there you have it. That's the Volcom Guide Jacket 2019. A very recommendable jacket for anybody who wants to do a lot of hiking, but needs amazing waterproofing. Even if you don't hike and you just want amazing waterproofing, you don't care about the lack of a media pocket or hand warmer pockets, you have the Volcom Guide Jacket.